Hey YouTube, welcome back to Welding with Grandad. Yesterday I posted 3 parts of a introduction to MIG semi-automatic welding. What I'm going to do today is treat you as if you'd come into the welding school where I worked for 9 years and set you up on the 1-week course if you were doing a basic MIG. And what we'll start doing is bead on plate on this piece of plate here, which is the first exercise you do. If you can't put a bead on plate, you'll be doing that sort of thing like I explained yesterday, that chap. So we've discovered the basic joints: fillets, open butts, closed corners, open corners, and lap joints. So I'll get set up now on my own, so bear with me. Welcome back. This is the plate we're going to weld. I've put a grind mark down. I think my eyes are going and stuff like that. And one of the most difficult things to do is put a straight bead down, because you tend to wander off. Unless you've got a guide. I've got a guide here, so I could do it. So I've set the Andeli up for 16.5 volts, 124 amps, which the machine says it's for 3mm, but I don't want to overheat this plate too much. So I'll do a couple of beads. I'm not putting the filter on. I can show you arcs close up, and you saw one yesterday. So let's just see how this goes. Oh, and also the 4T does work on the Andeli. It appears that you set 4T, pull the trigger, get the arc going, and the machine recognises it, and you're into 4T mode, and then you have to press the trigger to stop it again. So good on Andeli. Very clever machine. I bet you're glad we're only going widthwise. Right, so that's a stand-up bead there. Quite proud. Went a little bit slow. I'll just get behind the cam, see what I'm showing you. As you can see where the soot is, my torch angle was slightly off. Whereas now I'll go in at 45-ish, something like that, and aim for the toe of the weld, as it's known. That's this edge here. And then what I'm going to do later on is do gasless that side. So I'm going to put a bead pointing into that at 30 degrees or something, leaning back at 70. There we go, overlapped. I've got 10 litres set at the nozzle, so I'm not wasting too much gas. Again. Bit of a wobble there. What I would suggest is, if you are going to do a weld, set yourself up and see if you complete it. Get yourself comfortable. I'll just snip that stick out off, and if somebody's snipping wire off next to you, cover your face or turn away, because this flies off quite sharply. Eyes. Again, eyes. Right, now the time will come where you have got to weave. So what I'm going to do now is try and put a straight bead down a distance away from there, and then I can complete a weave between it. So I'll put another bead down a distance from the last one. So eyes. It's a lovely crisp arc. So I've set a distance up there now. Bit wobbly here, my eyes are going, I think. I've got shade 12 set because my eyes have been getting sore, so I've just turned him down slightly. So I'm going to do a weave, and what you do with the weave, you pause. Remember, with gas, you push the weld bead. So, same angle, square on, eyes. Right, things are getting extremely warm. You see how hot the plate is. Not very well controlled, but there's the idea. Do loads and loads of beads. Now remember, it's exactly the same for gas welding and manual metal arc. The problem with manual metal arc is you're chiseling off loads of slag in between each run. So they're the basics. So what I'm going to do later on, when this has cooled a little, is do the other side in gasless. Right, I've quenched that into a bucket of water outside. Bit wobbly here. I've turned my lens down to, from 12 to 11. Bit difficult to see. There are the beads, and that's the way you deposit them. So pointing there, leaning back at 70 degrees, pushing forward. Now obviously there's always the exception that proves the rule, and you have to alter things. And there's the weave. So you strike up, you get to the edge of the weld pool, pause, count to 1, 2 if you want, weave across, 1, 2, weave across, 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. When you get good at it, you'll get all your beads close together, and I've done. Yeah, so I'm going to set up the gasless now.